All right, what is going on, you beautiful people? And some people missed the live stream yesterday, so I wanted to, do another one today just because, I want some people to join up and to be able to experience it and, get some good fellowship in. So today's live stream, we're just going to be doing another set of fellowship, another set of just connecting with people, all of these beautiful things. And I'm excited. I am so very excited to do this. Yo, bro, you're live again. Yes, I am live again. Shout out Not Your Average Human. Hey, especially since you have been coming into the streams, you've been showing support, I'm going to make you moderator. So God bless you. Thank you so much. Yo, how are you doing? God bless you, brother. Let's make you moderator because you've been in here for consistent. So if you stay consistent, I will definitely make you moderator. Yo, Jesus Heals, how are you doing? Welcome in. Glad to see you in here. Yeah, so we're just going to be doing fellowship again today because some people missed it yesterday. See, add as moderator, standard. Okay, perfect. Yo, Yashi, is it Yashi? What, did I say it right, Yashi? How's your day? My day is going good. I just got back from the gym. Got a good back and bicep day in. Very sore from yesterday for sure, but we still got to get the grind in, baby. Let's go. Yes, Yashi. That's a very beautiful name. Yashi. That's such a really cool name. I love that name. Yashi. That's awesome. That is so cool, actually. It's kind of close to Yashua. That's very awesome. Very, very awesome. How is everybody's day going, guys? Let me know right now. How's your day going? We're going to be doing another fellowship again today because some people missed it yesterday. So, great. It is, bro. Yeah, Yashi's a very beautiful name, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. We also came up with a new video today, so if you guys, need some encouragement, feel free to go and watch that. I think it will help in some situations and, whatever you're going through. But, I know I say this a lot. I'm very thankful for every single one of you. Thank you guys for all the support, all the love that you guys show on the videos. And, God's truly blessing this channel, and we're very fortunate, very, very, very fortunate. But, yeah, we're just going to be doing some fellowship today, just answering questions, maybe some Q&As as well, too. What's up, buddy? What do you want to say to the viewers? You meowing? I guess brother wants to be with... You know what? Here, let's do this. Hey, P, I'm grateful for you. You're awesome. You're an awesome person. All right. Why is he sniffing me like that? All right, bro. You said you wanted to be part of the stream, so let's go ahead and be a part of the stream then, buddy. What are you doing? You're just allowing this right now, bro? Yeah, cats are my all-time favorite. I love cats so much. Better than dogs. I hate to break it to you. Cats are way better than dogs. I'm just kidding. I mean, we all have our own preferences. But I do love my cat. Here, let's bring it down a little bit more. He's a very, very chill boy. Very chill boy. All right, you gonna get out of here? All right. Be gone, my kitty. Go. Yo, Karush, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Go ahead and jump on the bed, bro. You can do it. Go. Go jump on the bed. Bro's leaping. How can I live out of Ephesians? One of my favorite books. I'm not really sure. I mean, I think it's like your own preference. What's his name? His name is Smorio. Brother is a crackhead for sure. I will not even lie to you about that. He's a crazy boy. My cats are in the U.S. at my sister's house, but I have 3 guinea pigs at my house currently. Hey, I used to have some guinea pigs. Guinea pigs are pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I love guinea pigs. They're really they're very unique. They're very different, but they're very, 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 very unique. Bros, he's wilding right now. All right, guys, as you know, we do. What are some things that you're grateful for? Let me know right now. What are some things that you are grateful for? Let me know right now. Because an attitude of gratitude, we always talk about this, is so very important. We got to have an attitude of gratitude. That's it's very important. Very, very important. I will say I'm grateful for God, my family, my friends, and my community. I'm grateful for the opportunity to visit my hometown during Christmas. That's beautiful. That is a blessing for sure. And you guys, we're going to be doing our daily push-ups. You guys already know we're going to be doing our daily push-ups. So stay tuned. Is it better to be single as a Christian man? I think it's important to be single until God blesses you with that relationship. I've been learning that as well too. Don't rush it. Don't force a relationship, and don't chase love. The more you chase love, the more it's going to run away from you. I had to do that. I had to delete all dating apps because, like, I felt like I was idolizing dating apps and idolizing people, so I just deleted it. Because the thing is, like, what is for you is for you. You won't have to chase it. You won't have to rush it. And this is a good time just to develop. This is a good time to get closer to God and, just truly just grow. Don't rush love. At the right time, it will come. Just don't rush it, But, get yourself in some fellowship groups. So should I let women come to me? I mean, not in the aspect of like they're going to chase me, but an aspect of just like focus on yourself. Just focus on yourself. Focus on building your relationship with God, and then, get in some fellowship groups. Get in some fellowship groups, like, but that's my personal preference. When I was rushing love, when I was rushing relationships, it was running away from me. And I think this is a good time for, I think for singleness, it's a perfect time to become the person that your future spouse is praying for. Ooh, that's a really good one, because that's so important. Work on yourself. Become the man that God has set you out to be. Come on, man. Don't jump up here, dude. Come on. Hold on 1 second. He's going to try and turn off my computer. Pause. Okay, come here, buddy. Come here. Boy. Come here, boy. Oh, you're so heavy, man. Dude, my back is fried. All right. Okay. Hey, you're very welcome, Jose. I think I said your name right? I'm not sure if I did, but let me know if I did or not. God, family, food, and job. Yes. So I'm not really sure how much we're going to be streaming today, but we're going to be streaming for a little bit today. You did? Okay, good. I'm glad I said it right. You never know sometimes. You never know. But like I said, we're just going to be doing some Q&A, some fellowship, all these beautiful things. And, yeah, simple as that. If there's any verses you want me to read, any verse requests, feel free to type it in chat and we'll read it. It would be a good opportunity to read your Bible today and to just connect. So, but yeah, I'm great. I think I already read that, actually. I'm not really sure if I did or not, but I think I did. Would you say your motivation comes from God? I think so. I think so. Just the motivation is just to do better every day. Just become a better person. I strive for that. I strive to become a better man each day, just grow, develop, and just try to get closer to God as much as I can. Understanding that we're all human and we all make mistakes and we all are just learning and growing and experiencing in this life. But, I think it's important to have an expectation of just get better every day. Do something each day that's going to make you a better person. Be Wilder. Hi, Alex. Hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. Hey, God bless you. Thank you so much for saying that positivity. Let's go. But what is y'all's motivation? What's something that you're working on in this season, or that you feel like God's put on your heart, that you're growing in? But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. Also learn to grow closer to God during my single season. It all takes time. I think once you get through like the loneliness phase of feeling lonely, you start to feel a lot better, because when you're going to that loneliness phase per se, it's hard to stay focused. But God will give you peace once you get past the loneliness phase. It does sting during those times, but it's mandatory. It's what we need. So, but yeah. But I can't. Let's see. Do you speak any other languages? I do not. I only speak English. I mean, I can speak a little bit of like Spanish, but like I feel like that's like common knowledge of Spanish, like hola or cómo estás. But it doesn't even sound fluent. It doesn't sound right. Okay, Ephesians 4:23. Let's read it. Let's read Ephesians 4:23 NLT. I'll go ahead and look up that. Let's see. Let the Spirit renew your thoughts and attitudes. Instead, let the Spirit renew your thoughts and attitudes. Put on your new nature, created to be like God, truly righteous and holy. Wow. Very beautiful verse. Very, very, very beautiful verse. Thank you so much. And that's stop telling lies. Let us tell our neighbors the truth for we are parts of the same body. Now, how is it for us to tell the truth sometimes? Sometimes we're scared to tell the truth, you know? Now, I don't know about you guys, but I would prefer one of my brothers or my sisters to tell me if I'm messing up or not. You know, I would like them to be like, hey, look, you know, you're falling short in this. You know, you're doing this. It's putting you down a destructive path. And, you know, if you have friends like that, if you have people like that in your life, you know, keep them. Keep them in your life, seriously. You know, real people will always tell you how it is. You know, they won't have to sugarcoat it to you. They won't have to, you know, just tell you what you want to hear, right? So, if you have friends like that, keep them around, man. Keep them around each and every day, each and every way. Let's go. But yeah, you guys are all awesome, man. You know, we're just going to continue just to do this and see where it goes. My current favorite verse is simple but good. Proverbs 9:10, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. Yo, I can't stay long, just popping in to say what's up and ask how you are. Hey, RM, thank you so much for even popping by, bro. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good as well. How are you doing, man? I know you've been experiencing a heartbreak. How's the music been going? How have you been, bro? Any new songs for us? Any new songs that are coming out? Can't wait to hear them, man. Can't wait to hear them. What is this? My phone just went off. Oh. Yeah, but yeah, for everybody that is just joining, we're just doing Q&As and we're just doing fellowship. So if you have any questions, anything on your mind, feel free to ask. I want to start a YouTube channel, but my anxiety is holding me back. You know, that can be scary sometimes, but understand anxiety can be an illusion. You know, if you want to start that YouTube channel, pray about it, but just start it. Start it, man. Seriously. I wrote a couple more songs. I'll be dropping one on Monday. Let's go. Staying consistent, bro. We love to see it. We love to see it. Read Luke 8:2. All right. All right, let's read Luke 8:2, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. And also some women have been cured of evil spirits and diseases. Married. Oh, yep. From whom 7 demons had come out. Oh, great verse. Great verse. Thank you for sharing. What is y'all's favorite verse? All right, adios, brother. Hope you have a blessed day. Brother, I hope you have a blessed day as well. Thank you so much for even stopping by. God bless you, bro. Great guy right there. Great guy right there. Let's get it. Great guy right there, man. Let's get it. Do you plan on having a future career within your church? I mean, you know, it's wherever God takes me, you know. I've always wanted to be like an evangelist and pastor and, you know, just start my own church. I know that's going to take some time and, you know, it's always been a passion of mine and I'm just going to just take it day by day, you know. If it's in the plans, it's in the plans. But we're just going to see where it goes, you know. We're going to see where it goes. But I honestly just like just making videos each day. Just uploading videos, just talking about life, wisdom, all these things. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just see where it takes us. My brother-in-law had planned to be a sports commentator, but God took him in a different direction. Now he's my youth pastor. Dude, that's awesome. That's so cool. Okay, Philippians 1 verse 9 is my favorite. Okay, let's read it. Let's read it. Let's read Philippians. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got going on over here. And it is my prayer that your love may abound more and more with knowledge and all discernment. That's beautiful. Beautiful verse. Thank you so much for sharing that verse. That's awesome. A prayer for growth in love. Paul expresses his desire for Philippians' love to continue increasing. He wants their love to be based on true understanding and ability to discern what is right. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that, man. What Christian denomination do you believe? I'm non-denominational, man. Oh, sorry, not man. I think you're a woman. Sorry about that. That's just my slang sometimes. Let's see. All right. Psalm 51:10. Let's see. Create me. Wait, here we go. Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. For everybody that's joining right now, thank you so much for being a part of this. We're just doing a fellowship. We're just answering some questions. You know, if there's anything on your mind that you want to talk about, feel free to type in chat. Very thankful for every single one of you. And yeah, so we're just going to continue just to keep doing this. And I'm very thankful for you guys. So let's get it. Let's get it. Do you struggle with obsessing over your future at all? If so, how do you combat that obsession? Honestly, let's see. I don't really stress about the future anymore because what I've learned is sometimes our minds can trick us, and sometimes our minds can think that that it knows the future, but it doesn't, right? So I've kind of just been in a more of a surrender mindset where like I don't know where God's taking me. I don't know what my future holds, but I know that I'm putting in the work every day. I know that I'm grinding towards this vision that God's given me. So I try not to look at the end result. I try to just look at just what's going on in my life right now. And for any of you that are struggling with fear of the future, just focus on what you can do now. Focus on the mission. Focus on the passion. And focus on God. Those three things is the best thing I can tell you. Don't focus on the future. Yo, thank you for subscribing. God bless you. So just that's why I think it's important. You know, it's easy to worry about our future, right? But you know, our minds don't know the future. Okay. The only church close to me that speaks English is a Baptist church. I'm non-denominational, but do you think that can still work? I mean, I don't know. I don't have all the answers. You know. Do you think God still gets angry with us being under Christ? I have no idea. I really can't answer that. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you anything that I don't know. Let's see. How long have you been sober, and like what context? Like, what do you mean, Dumpy? Yo, little Jimmy! God's Word, what's up? Noopy, hi, how are you doing today? I'm doing great. How are you doing? Yes, our focus should be on God. Amen. Hey, Alex, a girl in church begins to have a crush on you, and you get to a point where someone tells us that. Will you always go to church being nervous knowing she crushes you? Help me with this. Dude, it's all about confidence. You know, if she has a crush on you, and like if you maybe have mutual feeling, just go and talk to her. Just treat her as a friend. Like, it's just confidence. Like, you know, ask her how she's doing, and like just start conversation. You know, to build your communicational skills, just ask questions. Hey, where are you from? How long have you been attending this church? Like, all these things. From alcohol, oh, dude, it's been almost 2 years. I used to have a very bad drinking problem, and I don't touch alcohol. I don't have anything against it. It's my personal conviction. I just can't drink alcohol. I just can't. But you know, I'm not, you know, I don't know. Doing good. Was my mother, and oh, well, happy birthday. Tell him the faith God said happy birthday. Let's go. How do you stay to yourself rather than knowing she crushes you? I mean, I don't know. I mean, are you wanting to stay to yourself? I mean, I don't know. I think you should just embrace it. Just embrace it. If you want to go talk to her, go talk to her. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, seriously. Hold on, guys. It's our daily camera not focusing. Let's go ahead and redo it real quick. Confidence is key, right? Confidence is key. Yo, Daisy, how are you doing? Glad to see you in here. You know, a question that I always ask you guys is, what has God taught you this year? This year is literally about to be over. I mean, this year has literally flown by. Yep, and your search says just do it. Yeah, because look, just do it. What's the worst that could happen? You get rejected? At least you try, right? I've been rejected before. Okay, but the thing is, at least you tried, right? You know, I think a lot of us forget that. Like, don't be afraid to be yourself. A lot of us put on a mask, right? Just be yourself. You know, like, you know, God has created you in a very beautiful image. Like, and that's why we're all unique in our own ways. With the right people will like you. You won't have to force connection. I might be wrong, but I thought I recalled you saying you were going to take a small break from YouTube. Are you planning on doing that anytime soon? Honestly, I wasn't in a really good headspace. I was in a very weird area of my life, but you know, I'm still gonna make videos. I'm still gonna, you know, push out content, but I'm not gonna force it. That's where I got really dissatisfied because I was trying to force it, you know. and instead of just let it flow. I was posting every day. I got really burnt out from doing that, and I'm just now it's like once a week, and that's what has really helped me is not trying to force authenticity. A lot of us try to force authenticity, but I don't want to do that. Sorry, Alex, I meant how do you be yourself knowing she crushes on you and trying not to be someone else? Well, that's the thing. Just be yourself. I don't know you personally, but just be yourself. The thing is, right? The person will accept you for who you are, right? You won't have to put on a mask. Just be your answer's right there. Just be yourself. And if she's already crushing on you, that's awesome. That's awesome. You must be doing something right? So, I don't know. I think the main thing I learned from the God this year is that I'm most thankful for his forgiveness. Amen. Tyler, praying for you, brother. God bless. Hey, Tyler, I love you, bro. Be yourself is such an easy thing to say. I don't know if I have a real personality. You do. You do. You have a personality. Don't worry. You do. Ice Snowflake. Hi, Alex. How are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you doing? Yo, Glades. How are you doing? How's your day going today? We're just, for all the new people that are joining, we're just doing fellowship. Yep, P. What's meant for you is meant for you. And this is so true. P is such an amazing gal. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. She's awesome. But that's the thing, and we've talked about this, is what is meant for you is meant for you. You won't have to force connection. But the thing is, dating in this generation is so weird. It's odd. We are in a very weird time of dating in this generation. All of you guys see it. I know you guys see it, right? I want to go back to the 50s. Take me back to the 60s or the 70s, right? Everything is online now. And it's like, there's so many options. It's like, what are people bringing to the table now? What I look for, she has to love God. First and foremost, she has to love God. She has to love her parents. She has to love kids. Because think about it. Dating in this generation now, you have to focus on the priorities of what are the fruits they bear? Are they good with children? How do they treat their parents? How do they treat others? Man, those are the three things I look for now. Because if I'm going to put my time and effort into somebody, they have to have good fruits. I have to know that this woman's going to be such a great person for my kids or for my family. And it's just like, that's why you have to take it very slow. Yes, the 50s were the golden age of marriage. That's what I'm saying, bro. Come on now. Alex, in moments where my family is happy of an event, I always get sad because I feel I'm not special to them. It hurts, man. Hey, Jimmy, you are special, bro. You are very special. I want you to know that. So, yeah, guys, dating in this generation is kind of, whatever, but, just, what's meant for you is meant for you. You don't have to force it. Don't force connection. Don't force it. Just be yourself. That's all I'm going to tell you. Because you're unique. God has made you unique, and people can sense authenticity, right? So, just be yourself. So, but also, another thing that I've learned this year too, I think a lot of us can relate to this, and I don't know, don't try to change that person. Sometimes whenever we meet a person, hold on, okay. Sometimes whenever we meet a person, we try to change them or fix them. You don't have to fix them. That's what God's for. You don't have to try and change somebody. There was one relationship that I was in, and that's what I felt like the most. It was just like, I felt like I was trying to be changed into this ideal model of what this person wanted me to be. But I just wasn't that person. So don't try and change people. That's the best advice I can tell you. Love them for them. So, now you can always give advice. You can always, try and give help. That is so true about trying to change people. It simply doesn't know it. And that's I'm telling you, and that's going to build resistance. When you try and change a person, they're going to resent you. 100% they're going to resent you. And they're not going to feel accepted, right? Okay, somebody just told me to go to Proverbs real quick. Hold on. Guys, let's go to Proverbs real quick. Dating used to be so simple. It used to be so simple, yeah. It really has. It's very odd now. Don't chase. I'm telling you, the analogy that I put out. When you chase the butterflies, they fly away. But when you sit still, they come to you. Don't chase the butterflies, man. You can, obviously, whenever we're talking about pursuing, right, you can pursue a woman, but make sure that you're not overly like obsessing and like putting them on a pedestal and like they're not interested in you, but you're chasing them, right? So just be careful about that. That's another best advice I can tell you about with it when it comes to dating. Don't chase after that person if they're not interested. Some people do that. Don't do that. Where's it at? Proverbs. Am I blind? I mean, I don't... Dude, like, where's Proverbs at, man? Here we go. 575. I found it. Guys. 575. Let's get it. Here we go. Ooh. All right. Here's what we're going to say. Proverbs 25:17. Well, no, sorry, 23. Further sayings of the wise. These also are sayings of the wise. To show partially in judging is not good. Whoever says in the guilty, you are innocent, will be cursed by peoples and denounced by nations. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and rich blessings will come onto them. An honest answer is like a kiss on the dude. Okay, hold on, pause. An honest answer is like a kiss on the lips. That's what it says. All right? Put your outdoor work in order and get your fields ready. After that, build your house. Do not testify against your neighbor without cause. Will you use your lips to mislead? Do not say, I'll do them as they have done to me. Now, how many of us say this? You know, I'll do to them as they've done to me. A lot of us try to take revenge on people. This person hurt me, so I'm going to reflect this hurt onto somebody else. How many of us have done that before? You know? When you try and get back, I mean, a lot of us get in the mindset too, because I've been there. Especially whenever you get like heartbroken or something. Yeah, I'm going to get in the gym and they're going to want me after. You know? And this mindset can be very toxic. You know? Wish good upon the people. What if we switched our paradigm to wishing good instead of wishing ill? Because when we wish ill on people, we start to become ill in the mind and the heart. Our heart starts to become stone. So don't wish ill on people because you're no better than the person that judges, right? Even if you don't get back at them, you might still want to, and it's annoying to feel it. It is. It is. It's very frustrating sometimes. Don't wish good, pray good. I disagree. I think you can wish good upon people. Obviously, you can pray, but I think you can wish good and pray good. I disagree. So, the Lord says, vengeance is mine. We are not supposed to take vengeance. Amen. We're not supposed to take vengeance. Like, it's pointless. Why are we going to take vengeance on people? Why do we try to get back at people? Yeah, it might feel good during those times, right? But then you realize, like, you know, holding resentment drains your own energy more than anyone. It does, because you're putting all of your energy into it. You know? That's why I'm happy for understanding forgiveness. Yeah. And, you know, forgiveness can be a hard thing for us sometimes, right? Asha, how are you doing? Welcome in. Forgiveness can be a very hard thing for us sometimes. But it's needed. It's very needed. As God forgives us, I don't know what I'm like twisting my words. As God forgives us, that's how we should forgive other people, right? Revenge doesn't really mean benefit anyone. It's usually it makes things worse or arises more anger. Yeah. Or enviness or being envious. You know, we see somebody doing good and then we're like, why do they have that? They don't deserve to have that. Think about that mindset too, right? You get jealous, you know, but what if we switched it? Hey bro, can you shout me out? Haston, what's up, bro? But yeah, just think about it like that. I've been struggling with forgiveness. It's hard to forgive the people that hurt you. I know. It is hard sometimes. But you know, you're doing great. And I think with forgiveness, it doesn't happen overnight. Right? It doesn't happen overnight. But I think the thing that you should realize is at least you're trying to, at least you're willing to, at least you're having a new set of heart. Right? You're trying to forgive. You're trying to do better on this walk. You're trying to become a better person for God. I love Jesus. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome in. So, forgiveness, it takes time, right? And it's a daily progression, but I think the reason why God calls us to forgive is because we know the bitterness that it will bring towards us. We'll have a heart of stone. We'll feel resentment. We'll feel angry. Bro, do you believe in external security? Can you please break down external security? I feel like I have a grudge against my parents, but I don't know what it is, so I'm not exactly sure how to forgive them. Like, oh, okay, let me ask you a question. Did your parents ever do anything that was traumatic towards you? Did your parents ever, neglect you? Did your parents ever show, like, not really love towards you? Because if those are all hitting the nail on the head, that's your answer right there. That's where the resentment starts to come. When your parents are not emotionally available to you, sometimes it's hard to accept love. Sometimes it's hard to love. Sometimes it's hard to trust. Sometimes it's hard to open up our hearts to people. Right? But understand, if we don't open up our hearts to people, we'll never get out of our comfort zone. Not everybody's going to hurt you. No, not everybody's going to. And that's one thing I had to learn this year. Not everybody is going to hurt you. God bless everyone. Jesus Christ loves you. Hey, Jake, shout out you, bro. You're so right. Yes, amen. Hassan, perseverance of the saints, once saved, always saved. I've never heard that before. Oh, let's go. See, we're picking at your brain a little bit. Now that I think about it, it might be because they moved me across the world from all my family and it caused a lot of trauma and hurt. There's your answer. God put that on your heart. So now how do we release that, right? So now that you have acknowledgement, now that you have accepted it, now it's time to release it, right? And sometimes that's all it takes, right? Sometimes all it takes is just doing a lot of self-reflection. Understanding where do these triggers come from? Where do all of this pain comes from, right? It's getting down to the source of what caused it. Hey, Alex, I hope you're doing well. Love your content. It's really getting me through the tough time. Keep it up. How do I forgive myself? I forgive everyone but myself. Let me ask you a question. Okay? Sometimes we are our biggest critics. Sometimes it's hard for us to forgive ourselves. But understand, the more that you don't forgive yourself for your past or all of your past mistakes, the more you're going to keep living in this story. You're feeding this story. I'm a bad person. Or I'm not worthy of love. God has already forgiven you. So now it's time to forgive yourself. Because the more that you feed this story of, I'm a bad person, I've done all these wrong things. Let's think about the disciples. Okay? They didn't do good. They weren't perfect. Okay? They did bad things. Let me think about Paul. But Jesus still chose to forgive them. Still showed them humility, selflessness, and showed them that they're still worthy. Not trying to be rude, Alex, but forgive me. Is answering questions short mean like you are uninterested and bored? No, sometimes I just don't know how to answer some questions. Or I just don't have the right words to like fully, express it. It's not that I'm uninterested or bored. I love every single one of you guys, So if I've reflected that onto you, I apologize. Sometimes I don't know how to answer certain questions. And I'll give my best ability of knowledge. Oh, goodness, Alex, I don't know. You're making me think really hard. Hey, I'm just trying to pick at your brain a little bit. Okay, what did Ray say? Yeah, Ray, but I want to know what Alex believes. Do you think a true Christian can lose salvation? I don't know. I've seen it before, but, it just depends. Just depends. Can you forgive and still be in pain? I have tried to forgive, but when I look at my parents, it's just resentment and hate. I think with forgiveness, it just takes time. It really does take time, especially forgiving your parents. But, one thing that I've had to realize is that, it was my parents' first time living life too. We're going to look at things, we're going to do things, and we're going to make mistakes, but, you're going to get hurt in this life sometimes. It's guaranteed. We're gonna struggle, we're gonna suffer sometimes, but it's just your outlook on it. Tom, thank you, Alex. Hey, brother, I love you, Tom. Thank you so much. Raw dog, sup, bro? How you doing, man? Better to say when you don't know rather than say something that's not 100% true. That's true. Well, that's the thing, guys. I'm never gonna say things that I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Alex, are you a Methodist? What is a Methodist? Alex, is your salvation grace based on a base or works based? Ooh, I think both. Beautiful question. What is a Methodist? Can someone please educate me on what a Methodist is? I have no idea what that is. So, all right, guys, we have more people joining. I just want to let you know we're doing a Q&A fellowship. If you have any questions, I will try to answer to my best abilities. I'm just trying to help you guys. And, yeah. Not trying to be rude, Alex. Please forget. No, brother, you're fine. If you find I offending you but is answering some of my questions, other mean you're annoyed or tired. No, Jimmy, no, of course not, bro. I love you, Jimmy. I love you, Jimmy. I promise I am not bored. I promise that I am interested in what you have to say. So I don't want you to think otherwise. I do care about you, brother. Methodist is a Christian denomination. But by the way, what's your church, Alex? I'm non-denominational. Yo, Jeff. My name is Jeff. Fire. I'm not boring you, Jimmy. I promise, man. I promise. I promise, brother. I love you, man. Hey, Jeff. God bless you, bro. Alex, what is your current job and how did God direct you to it? You know, I look at this as like my current job. This is my hobby. I love doing this. You know, God led me to it through a lot of hardship, through a lot of pain, but I just love helping people and spreading the love of God, you know. Just curious, it's okay to if I ask you this, did you grow up in a Christian home? I did not. I grew up Catholic. You know, nothing against Catholic, but I wasn't always religious. You know, we went to church. When I was a kid, I used to go to the Catholic church. I used to fall asleep in Mass and stuff. You know, I was a kid. I didn't want to go to church because I was a kid. Blaze, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. God bless you. Yeah, but I kind of strayed away from religion, and, you know, I kind of went my own way. And, you know, whenever you go your own way sometimes, you'll realize that it's very unfulfilling, you know? So I hope that answers your question, Jacob. What about you? Did you guys grow up Christian or any religion? What did you guys grow up? Growing up Christian does not guarantee you'll have a strong faith yourself, or at least at first. That's very true. Very, very true. Do you know Ray Comfort? I don't know what Ray Comfort is, actually. You didn't? That's okay. That's the thing. Even if you're atheist or even if you are something else, I'm not going to judge you. Grew up Catholic. My dad is Orthodox. So, one thing what I've realized, now this isn't throwing any shade or hatred. I just want to go ahead and say this right now. One thing that I realized with Catholic, have you ever went to a Diddy party? Brother, does it look like I went to a Diddy party? Let's be honest. No, I have never went to a Diddy party. And never will go to a Diddy party. And I don't think Diddy is going to be throwing any more parties after what's been going on with him, if I'm being honest. Brothers cooked. All right? If that answers your questions, awesome. That was a little funny. That was a funny question. I'm not even going to lie to you. You caught me off guard there. I'm not even going to lie, brother. Oh, you're great. Oh, no, bro. He's cooked. Diddy's cooked. Diddy's so cooked. Thank you, Beyonce. What? Blink twice if you're safe. Oh, no. Sorry. There's no one over there. Don't worry. Do you have a favorite pastor on YouTube? You know, Philip Mitchell. He's from, I believe he's from Brooklyn. He was a pimp. And when I saw one of his first sermons, you know, he's just genuine, authentic. And dude, I love that guy. That guy, that's my kind of pastor right there, man. He seems like such a cool guy. I would love to. What about Paul Washer? Who's Paul? I've never heard of Paul Washer. Never heard of him, I don't think. But guys, for all the new people that are joining, we're just doing fellowship and a Q&A. You know, if you have any questions, anything that's on your mind, just feel free to type in chat, you know. He believes in once saved, always saved. You should research that topic. Okay, we'll do. But I love every single one of you guys. You know, we're just... Oh, wait. Now you're average. Here, wait. Let me answer your question. I grew up Christian, always went to church and Christian camps, but recently started taking my faith seriously. Fortunately, I have good influences like my brother and brother-in-law to help my faith. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Keep those people around you. Oh, Billy Graham. Billy Graham is great, too. I post some of him on my shorts. I love Billy Graham, too. I forgot about Billy Graham. Do you listen to any Christian podcasts? I personally like. I mean, I used to, but not anymore. It's like I don't know. I just don't really listen to them anymore. But it's just preference, you know. What about Mario Emanuel? I don't think I've ever heard of that. I don't never heard. Never heard. Can we be mutual on Instagram? 100%. If you want to follow me on Instagram, feel free. It's the Faith Guy. I try to answer everybody as much as I can. Favorite Christian artist? Oh, Brandon Lake. I know. I feel like that's so basic, but man, his music is just so. It's just changing the game. His music is just changing the game right now. You know, very beautiful artist. What's your position about secular music? Now, you know, it just depends. Now, if you're listening to music about trap, drugs, money, sex, I mean, obviously this is going on to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between right and wrong. You know, it soaks up in information. It soaks up in all these things. So if you're listening to if you're listening to music about killing, you know, sex, drugs, murder, all these things, I mean, this is going into your subconscious mind. Now, if I were to go from secular music, I mean, I still have a favorite artist. I love Kid Cudi. I still love Kid Cudi. I still listen to his music. It doesn't make me a bad person. But if I were to go from from that standpoint, Kid Cudi is definitely one of my favorite artists. Just because I grew up on him. So you should look up Charles. Oh my goodness, my grandmother, she loves Charles Stanley. Charles Stanley is another great one, actually. Hello, what are you reading in the Bible and what are you learning? I mean, I'm always learning something every single day in every single way. We were reading a little bit of Proverbs. Hello, any advice for getting a relationship with God? The best advice I can tell you is, you know, so whenever I was first starting to grow my faith and get more into it, I was reading in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the four Gospels, right? And that's really helped me because a lot of us know Jesus, or we know who Jesus is, but we don't know Jesus. And Matthew is such a very beautiful, beautiful chapter. I think starting there and getting into fellowship, getting into, you know, church and just building that connection. You know, recently a buddy of mine, one of my best friends that I grew up with in high school, you know, he reached out to me and, you know, apparently we go to the same church, which was beautiful. So we went to church Thursday, did a fellowship group. It was beautiful. It was awesome. Heavy topic, I know, but do you ever struggle with self-worth as a Christian? If so, how do you deal? I'm in a high-demanding job where people are often defined by their performance. Let me tell you something, guys. I am human. I struggle with self-worth. I struggled with lust. I struggle with self-destruction. I struggle with all these things, right? So it's one of those things like we're human, okay? And I've struggled with self-worth at times. And when you're in a state of unworthiness and when you feel like you're not worthy, you know, it takes away from the peace that God gives you. You know, and it's a very tough place and hard place to be in, but just know that your worth is in God, what God says about you. And whenever you are in a high performance job like this, understand that status or whatever doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, yes, work hard, but understand, you know, as you're born in this world naked, you die naked. None of the high performance or your performance really matters at the end of the day. Just do the best that you can. Well, that's the thing, guys. I'm always going to be real with you. Like I'm going to tell you what I struggle with. I'm never going to put on a persona that is fake. Okay, and I'm not throwing any shade at any Christians or anything, but look, this walk is hard sometimes. I've made mistakes. I've done people wrong. I've done some things that I've regret. I have, and I'm never gonna sugarcoat anything with you guys. I'm always gonna be real with you guys. Like, you know, we're just learning, right? We're just learning. How do you deal with struggling with faith? I find it hard to believe in God when I am questioning the reality around me. You know, it's just having the faith of the mustard seed. You know, understanding that, you know, that just threw me off. It's just understanding that, look, like you're progressing every single day. You're growing every single day. You know, it's not perfect. You know, but at least you're trying. You know, that's the best advice that I can tell you. How old are you? I am 22 years old. 22. Just turned 22, actually, in October. Thanks for being real, Alex. So respectful. Always. I'll always be real with you guys. I love you. Pure Soul, how are you doing? Yo, P, thank you so much for saying that. You're doing amazing as well. You're 21? Guys, that's awesome. How old are you guys? Let me know in the chat. I'm actually curious. I love to see how many people we have in here that are the age difference. But you guys are all awesome, man. Just know that everything just takes time. 15 and a half, 20, 21. You so cute. Appreciate it. 29, 35. Let's go. See, this is awesome. We have a 16, 24, 28. We have a variety of ages in here. And there's so much love and there's so much wisdom in here. It's awesome. Isn't this awesome, guys? Like, this makes me smile. I don't know why. You're 99, bro? Dude, hey, respect. He's the oldest one in here. So much wisdom coming out of that guy, for sure. You know, Pure Soul's 20. Wow. Look at that, guys. You have a TikToker voice? I mean, I don't even know. I don't know. TikToker voice. Alex, do you start every morning with a word of prayer? 100%. Every morning, I just think of the things that I'm grateful for. And this is now look. This is a perfect state to be in. Like, before you wake up. Now, whenever we wake up in the morning, we're somewhat aware of our surroundings, right? We're aware of our surroundings, and that's the best time to start praying. Think of things all you're grateful for. I'm thankful to have a job, a car, and a house, water, food. Start thinking of all the things that you're grateful for. Because when you're living in a state of gratitude, it's a great way to start off your day. I mean, I know it sounds like cheesy or whatever, but it's so true. Do you love Hitler? Oh, brother, you're trolling me right now, bro. You're a big troll, man. Come on, man. Let's be mature here, all right? I'll let the Diddy one slide, but let's be mature. Come on, dude. Yo, Gray's 26. 26. Wow. Ooh. If you could speak to one of Jesus' disciples, who would it be? Dude, that's such a... Probably David. But I mean, that wasn't his disciples, actually. Probably Peter. But if I could speak to anyone, obviously it'd be Jesus. You know, if we're not even talking about like disciples. What about you guys? If you could speak to one of Jesus' disciples, who would you guys speak to? This is a great question. That was a great question. Favorite overall Bible character? That is a good one. David. Been a while since I read my Bible. I try to read it every morning. I'm gonna put my Bible right next to my bed, so it's the first thing I pick up instead of my phone. You know, why do you choose Peter? I think it's because, you know, there was times in my life where I had a lot of little faith. And Peter just resonates with me a lot sometimes. Hey, Peter. I'm thinking of that Spider-Man meme. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. I forgot what it was. Or how much of us are like Doubtful Thomas. Spider-Man is goated. Spider-Man is goated, dude. What's y'all's favorite Spider-Man movie? I'm gonna go with Tobey Maguire. Sorry, guys. A lot of people are gonna hate on me for that. Tobey is the OG. My camera's tweaking out. There we go. Yes, Tobey is the OG, brother. He's the OG. Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I'm talking about. Tom Holland. Okay, real quick, we're going off topic. Look, Tom Holland definitely has the best Spider-Man approach. He's just like, if we're describing Tom Holland from a comic standpoint, Tom Holland's got it, right? He does got it. He's very athletic. He's very flexible. He knows how to do like flips and stuff. Like, that's what Spider-Man is. I mean, that's what Spider-Man does. But if I were to go from favorite superheroes, it would be Batman. Love the story, love the arc, love everything about Batman. But, you know, to each their own, right? How often do you do these live Q&As? You know, honestly, it's kind of random. I do like every once a week. I try to, but it's kind of random sometimes. It's kind of random, but yeah, it's kind of random. All right, we are reaching the 40 to 50 minute time. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to end the live stream. We're going to say a quick prayer, and yeah, let's get it. All right, dear God, thank you guys so much. Not thank you guys. God, thank you so much for bringing us together in this beautiful community, in this fellowship. God, thank you so much for all the love that you shared during this time. And God, I pray you can just continue to pour your love onto us and just show us your compassion, your humility, and just continue just to guide us on the right track. God, if anybody here is struggling with depression, anxiety, lust, all of these things, or they feel lost, God, I pray that you can come to them and just pour onto them and just show them your love. Dear God, continue to guide us, help us become better people and become more like Jesus in everyday things that we do. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Guys, I love you so much. There's a new video coming out next week. I love you.